What happens if you lose space in chess? Have you ever wondered what it really means to lose space in chess? It can have a big impact on your game. When you lose space, your pieces have less room to move around freely. This can make it harder for you to create plans and coordinate your pieces effectively. Meanwhile, your opponent gains more control over the board, which can lead to a cramped position for you. In a cramped position, your pieces may block each other, reducing their effectiveness. This limits your ability to defend against threats or launch attacks. For instance, if your opponent has advanced pawns on your side of the board, they control important squares that you cannot use. They can then place their knights or bishops on these squares, putting pressure on your position. When you lose space, your opponent can maneuver their pieces into strong positions, especially in your territory. This often leads to control over central and advanced squares. If you find yourself in this situation, it becomes difficult to challenge their setup or create counterplay. However, having less space does not mean you are automatically going to lose the game. Sometimes, a player with limited space can adopt a solid defensive posture. By waiting for the opponent to overextend or create weaknesses, you can find opportunities for counterattacks. When you are in a cramped position, there are some strategies to keep in mind. First, avoid exchanges that would relieving your cramped position unless they improve your activity. Second, defend carefully against pressure on weak squares or pawn structures. Third, look for chances to challenge and undermine your opponent's advanced pawns or piece placement. Lastly, maintain flexibility and patience as you wait for opportunities to break out or simplify the position. Overall, losing space reduces your positional freedom and strategic options. This makes it harder to play actively and increases the risk of falling into a passive position. Maintaining or gaining space is important because it allows your pieces to operate effectively while restricting your opponent's possibilities. So, next time you play, keep an eye on the space you control and how it affects your game.